What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to After News. So let's talk about the outlaw Damian Priest. All rise for the punishment. Let's talk about Damian Priest here, man, as we had a very interesting situation at the end of this one. A little bit predictable because I did hear a lot of people say that they expected CM Punk to interfere in this match or whatever. So it definitely is predictable. And I went into this match, I said Damian Priest was going to win the match, and he did. So that was I was right on my prediction there as well. So basically what ended up happening was this, man. So McIntyre tossed Priest across the ring, and then McIntyre pushed Priest into the corner. Referee Eddie Areno rolled to the floor to avoid the wrestlers. When the referee got back on the apron, McIntyre shoved Priest towards the corner, causing Priest to actually hit the referee, who fell on the apron and crashed into the barricade, so we got a ref bump there. Priest actually stuffed the Claymore kick, but then McIntyre connected with the one and got a long visual pinfall. A second referee entered the ring, and it counted to two, and it stopped, right? The second referee was none other than CM Punk himself. And McIntyre got up and pushed Punk into the corner where Punk kicked him below the belt, and then Priest hit the South of Haven chokeslam and sold his ankle that he injured on a botch earlier in the match. And then made the cover, and referee Eddie Areno returned to the ring and made the 3 count, man. So that was all she wrote for Drew McIntyre in his shot to win the World Heavyweight Championship, as Damian Priest successfully retains it in over 20 minutes. After the match, Priest spoke to McIntyre while both men were down. Meanwhile, Punk found some fans wearing his t-shirt and stood by them and was celebrating. Priest held up the championship while McIntyre was still down. Priest limped as he held up the title, walking towards back. Gray said Monday night will be must-see TV because of Drew McIntyre, who's probably going to likely come out there in a rage, man. Let me say this, man. This crowd wasn't as livid as I thought they were going to be, man. I think he had a louder response in Wales at the last Clash at the Castle. I thought this crowd was going to be much louder for Drew McIntyre. I felt like they had a little bit more of appreciation for Unholy Union and Piper Niven. We're going to go over those 2 matches next. But yeah, it didn't really sound like, there was, like they were really, livid about it, this lets me know that Punk's still a baby face a little bit, because like they were still, some fans celebrating with him and stuff like that. So I definitely thought it was going to be that way. You know what I mean? So, but at this point, we already knew Punk and McIntyre. This is another reason why I say it's guaranteed that Damian Priest is going to win the title, because I felt like Punk and McIntyre was going to go at SummerSlam. Punk is likely healthy now to really do the match at SummerSlam and have this feud. Now we can finally see the feud on a regular basis now, which is what a lot of people want to see between Punk and McIntyre. And then we get a chance to probably see Gunther probably challenge for Damian Priest next. I think that's coming next. Now, at that point, I don't know what they're going to do with the title. I don't know if it's still going to be on Priest. Like, that's where things go into, like, question when we get to SummerSlam on August the 3rd. I really don't know how that's going to go that night, but we'll see, man. But good crowd overall tonight, man. But I did feel like the Wales one was a little bit louder for McIntyre. They did have like this thing on the screen, the decibel meter or whatever. They were loud, but like it wasn't like, you remember when CM Punk, when he came to Chicago, that one time at Survivor Series, man, like, dude, it wasn't even like the Money in the Bank one from 2012. Or when he first came to AEW, like, it was nothing loud like that, man. I was looking for something like that, but it was okay, though. Scotland's fans, they showed up, man. I'm pretty sure they're going to do another show out there in the future. It was a great crowd tonight, man. But go ahead and give me your thoughts on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. After News to like.